Scherff, the host of the Gridiron.
Fourth and goal to go with the 2. 34 seconds left to go in the ball game. This is the play right now. Takes the snap. Targeted goes in. Targeted all alone. And the quarterback keeps. Wow, what a call. Nobody touched him.
Now, of course, this is another one of the other guys that I saw out there. Brandon Scherff. Or Scherff. The Giants predicted, once again, you get this and you get a moron like me, of course, going to read the article. Giants predicted to sign 5-time Pro Bowler. Once again, I don't say that happened. You know, a lot of it is just like, you know, it's just people putting articles out there just for like an idiot like me to read. Oh my God, really? Yeah, we projected. Yeah, I mean, all it takes is like one person. Oh yeah, I think the Giants are going to sign so and so. Then they make an article out of it, and it's all over the newspaper. But once again, I don't. You know, this is no, absolutely not. I really. Is this it? There we go. All right. Could the Giants sign Brandon Scherff to compete at right guard? No. To surprise of many, 5-time Pro Bowl guard Brandon Scherff is still a free agent. The 33-year-old, once again, bringing in a 33-year-old for a one season or what? I just no. Nope. We're going to put him in a guard. We're trying. We're going to try. We just brought GVR back, who did decently for the Giants last season at guard on the cheap. We have Evan Neal, who's going to try to guard. Okay, we have other guys at guard. Right, so the Giants are trying to see if they have the guards of the future. Now, where are we at here? I mean, let me just right here. I mean, this is like. The Giants have, and then, I mean, you're not sure where they're going to put, I think Marcus and Bo, I think he's going to try and maybe start off at tackle, but the Giants got GVR, they got Evan Neal, John Runyon Jr., obviously at left guard, Aaron Stinney, and Jake Kubas. So, I mean, we got guards. I mean, maybe not the greatest guards in the world, but we have guards. Scherff hasn't missed a game in 3 years and has made all 17 starts in each of the last 3 seasons, which he played with Jacksonville Jaguars. Prior to that, Scherff spent 7 seasons with the Commanders as one of the best guards in football, earning 5 Pro Bowls and 1 first-team All-Pro selection. Last season, Scherff was still solid, earning a respectable 64.7 overall Pro Football Focus grade. That's okay. All right, okay. His play was particularly strong in pass protection, where he scored a 74.5 pass blocking grade, ranking 19th among all guards. Across 1,013 snaps at right guard in 2024, Scherff did not surrender a single sack and surrendered just 17 pressures. So basically 1 pressure a game he surrendered. Pretty impressive. He was penalized only twice, once again. Very impressive. A rather impressive season for a 33-year-old who seemingly can't find a new home. If the Giants were to sign him, he would immediately be the most experienced right guard on their roster, possessing by far the most pedigree. He could be an upgrade for an offensive line that has struggled mightily in pass protection for several seasons. Well, see, the Giants are trying. They're going to try to switch Evan Neal, right? They got to know. They need to know, can Evan, I mean, if the Giants let Evan Neal go, some team's going to pick him up, and Evan Neal's going to be a Hall of Famer for that team. I can guarantee. My God, this guy's one of the greatest guards of all time. The Giants let him go? Wow, man, how stupid are they? Guaranteed. Okay? But the Giants need to know, can Evan Neal play for the Giants? That's what they need to know, right? They're going to move him in a guard. I mean, why not? If he moves into guard, why wouldn't you want Evan Neal, playing a guard to see if he can play, than Brandon Scherff? I mean, who's 33 years old. I mean, Evan Neal's like, what, 24? He's like 8, 9 years younger. I mean, and also Jake Kubas, too, right? And we got GVR for this season. How many guys you need to try out at right guard? Right? Ultimately, the Giants will likely pass on Scherff or any other veteran option on the free agency market. Instead, they will play it out in training camp and the preseason, giving their rostered guards a fair shot at winning the starting job. Evan Neal will transition from right tackle to guard and be amongst their competing for their starting gig. Also in the mix will be GVR, who started all 17 games for the Giants last season at right guard and center. Fifth round rookie Marcus Mbow could also compete for the job if they don't have him out there maybe competing at tackle. But it's a crowded right guard room. And as I said, don't forget about Jake Kubas, Aaron Stinney, right? So the Giants will likely pass on Scherff. So another one. The Giants predicted to sign a Russell Wilson protector and a 5-time Pro Bowler, Brandon Scherff. No. Giants obviously gave themselves a boost in the trenches as they concluded the NFL draft, having made 7 selections, most notably Abdul Carter. One of the Giants' best value grabs was Purdue guard Marcus Mbow, who the Giants got in the 5th round after seriously considering him in the 4th. Now, it kind of is so weird because at pick 105, Shane's like, man, do we take Cam Scottaboo or we take Marcus Mbow? We got to take one of them because when we pick again at 154, they're not going to be there. Who are we going to take? All right, we'll take Cam Scottaboo. And we'll have to wave bye-bye to Marcus Mbow. Oh, man. No, that wasn't the case. 50 picks later, Marcus Mbow was still there. Cool. Still, there are some question marks surrounding the guard position for the Giants, and some are pegging the Giants to make a move to beef up the line. No, they're not. Sterling Z, whatever, Pro Football Network compiled a list of one remaining free agent each NFL team should target, and the Giants selection was former Pro Bowl guard Brandon Scherff. Giants entered the draft with one of the NFL's weakest offensive lines. Yep. Giants ranked 27th in PFSN's O-line plus metric last year and didn't make major free agent additions beyond swing tackles James Hudson and Stone Forsythe. You got that right. Of course, late free agency doesn't bring many quality starting options. Brandon Scherff might be an exception to that rule, though he's 33 and last made the Pro Bowl in 2021. Still, he didn't allow a single sack, right, last season. Among guards, only Trey Smith of the Chiefs had more pass blocking snaps without allowing a sack. But, of course, we were hoping that Smith would hit the free agent market, but that didn't wind up happening. That would have been a good signing for the Giants. Scherff would be a standout addition for the Giants team that has a very strong offseason and is seemingly making great strides toward being competitive again. Now, we're going to have to wait and see on that one. But I really think, that for the Giants, I really think for the Giants, they're going to wind up let this season play out. Okay. And see who winds up being, after the season's over with, smoke clears, dust settles, they sit back and it's like, who played right guard for us, right? If it winds up being GVR, the Giants are going to have to go in a different direction because they can't keep bringing GVR back till he's 712 years old on 1-year contract. Can't do it. They're going to have to go in a separate, right? I mean, if Evan Neal doesn't win the job, or Jake Kubas or Aaron Stinney, one of them doesn't win and do a very, very good job, the Giants are going to have to look elsewhere. Having GVR here for another season is fantastic, right? But they want one of their younger guys to win the job. If one of those guys don't do it, right? That after the season's over and free agency rolls around next season or in the draft, the Giants would definitely have to look at guard. Or maybe they bring Bo and put him in a guard. We'll have to wait and see. So the Giants have a lot of options for a right guard. A lot of options. A lot of young options, okay? Except for GVR, okay? But the Giants have a lot of young options for guard. All right. So they want to see, bringing in another guy ain't going to do them any good. Especially, I mean, Scherff's not going to cost them a ton of money, but the Giants don't have any money right now. They still have to sign their draft class, right? So, I mean, bringing in another guy, another old guy for what? For one season ain't going to do them any good. So, the Giants signing Brandon Scherff, no, absolutely not.